So this song could easily been sung or written by Prince, but of all people, it was co-written by Steve Porcaro of Toto, of Africa fame and all that. Came from the Thriller album, probably the most underrated song of the album, but I think one of its best. Human Nature. Now, Human Nature is a song performed by Jackson. It's the fifth single from his sixth solo album, Thriller. The track was produced by Quincy and performed by some band members of Toto, with Jackson providing vocals. It was originally written by keyboardist Steve Porcaro based on a conversation he had with his young daughter, Heather, about a boy who hit her at school. Porcaro said he probably likes you in his human nature. Porcaro, along with some Toto bandmates, had been assisting with the production of Thriller, but he had not intended for Human Nature to be used by Jackson. However, Jones inadvertently heard a demo version of the track and thought it would be a great fit for the album. Jones then brought in songwriter John Bennett to rewrite the verses, whose lyrics are about a passerby in New York City. The song would ultimately replace the track Carousel, which already been recorded for Thriller. Human Nature was released in a single on Independence Day in '83. Like the four Thriller singles before it, the song became a top 10 in the States, reaching number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. It also reached number 2 in the Billboard Adult Contemporary chart and a certified platinum by the RIAA. Now, in Canada and Netherlands, the single reached number 11. It was not released in the UK, unfortunately. The song garnered positive reviews from music critics. Human Nature has been sampled by numerous artists, including Nas, with Ain't Hard to Tell, and Teddy Riley, who remixed SWV's single Right Here with a sample of Human Nature, with a remix reaching number 2 in the Billboard Hot 100. Now, the single before it was Want to Be Starting Something. PYT was right after it. The first version of Human Nature was written and composed by Steve Porcaro. He wrote the song when his first grade daughter came home crying after a boy pushed her off the slide. He blurted out 3 reasons for the incident to comfort her. The boy liked her, people can be strange, and his human nature. He recorded a rough demo of the song in his studio while the Toto song Africa was being mixed for single release in October '82. Fellow Toto keyboardist Dave Payak added some synthesizer strings at the top of the demo. Originally, the song was offered to Toto, but he passed on it as he preferred stadium rock-oriented material. Now, Payak had prepared some demos for producer Jones to listen to as possible songs for Thriller, and asked Porcaro to make Jones a tape with the songs. Running low on cassette tapes, he used the tape in which he already recorded his Human Nature demo, putting page of songs on the reverse side and marking that on the label as a side that Jones should listen to. Jones listened to Payach's songs, but did not think they were right for Thriller. However, he did not stop the tape when the songs finished playing, and the cassette deck playing the tape had auto-reverse capability, meaning that it started playing the other side as soon as the first side was finished. As Jones described it, all of a sudden at the end, there was all the silence. There was, why, da-da-dum-dum-da-da-da-da, why. Just a dummy lyric and a very skeletal thing. I get goosebumps thinking about it. I said, this is where we want to go, because it's got such a wonderful flavor. The song, as it turns out, did not change much musically from the demo due to the final album, as Jones liked the song as it was. It was, for the most part, recreated in the studio. Even engineer Bruce Swedian asked Porcaro, who played most of the parts, to help Jackson with the vocal phrasing, to help reproduce the phrasing of the accents of the YY that can be heard on the demo. Now, the fifth single from Thriller, it was not released as single UK, and it did well on the charts. And he had a chart back then called Hot Black Singles, where it reached number 27 and number 1 on RPM's Canada Adult Contemporary. In the Netherlands, the single reached number 11. Now, the song itself has got much praise over the years. The New York Times called it a haunting, brooding ballad with an irresistible chorus. All music noted that the gentle and lovely Human Nature coexisted comfortably with a tough, scared Beat It. They later added that the song was a soft rocker. Now, the song was first performed during the Jackson's Victory Tour. Michael started to sing Ben, but stopped and proceeded to sing Human Nature. It was also performed during Michael's Bad and Dangerous World tours. Jackson also performed the song live during his 1996 Roy Burnett concert. It was going to be performed for Jackson's This Is His concert, which was cancelled due to his death. However, it was included on the posthumous album to coincide with the concerts. Now, the 7-inch single, 347 with Baby Be Mine on the B side. There's numerous remixes as well, back at one point with Speechless. Now, most of Toto played on the album, including the Porcaro brothers, with the arrangement by Porcaro, Page, and Luckner. Now, the charts: Australia 64, Belgium 12, Flanders top 30 11, Brazil 5, Canada 11, Adult Contemporary 1, Chum Canada number 3, Netherlands top 10 14, Netherlands single top 10 number 11, New Zealand 33, Billboard number 7, Adult Contemporary number 2, Hot Black singles 27, Cashbox 10, West Germany 54. So it only went number 1 in, of all places, Canada. Year-end performance: Belgium 91, Canada 90, Billboard 89, Cashbox 79. 2009 it recharted again. 63 in Australia, 12 in Belgium, 27 in Canada, 39 in Denmark, 29 in Italy, top 40 in Netherlands, 38 in Sweden, 46 in Switzerland, 62 UK, and Hot Digital Songs number 21. In France it reached 165 in 2013. Now, certifications: Canada won platinum, 80,000 copies, Denmark 45,000, Mexico 30,000, New Zealand 15,000, United Kingdom 200,000, and States 1 million. And again, there's also a Miles Davis version on his 85 album, and Davis also suggested that the song could become a jazz standard. Now, Toto has occasionally performed the song as part of its tribute to Jackson and to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the band. And again, it's a very beautiful song, and it's a sort of a dedication to the romantic soft rock battles, and it's sort of like a nice aftertaste of the heaviness of some of the songs. But ladies and gentlemen, just to give you an indication, if you've never heard the lyrics before, this is very beautiful. Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear a voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, 4 walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that is human nature. Why does he do me that way? If they say why, tell them that is human nature. Does he do me that way? Reaching out to touch a stranger, electric eyes are everywhere. See the girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. Looking out across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. And it goes on there. So it's like a seduction song, it's a romantic song. But like I said, if you were a young girl back in the day on headphones, this really appealed to you. Human Nature, one of the most underrated Michael Jackson songs he ever performed, recorded. And like I said, it's a slice of what the 80s was under the King of Pop, Michael Jackson's, people listening. And like I said, it's a beautiful song, and if you have a chance tonight, listen to it, because there's a lot of positivity in the song. Have a good one.